Hey guys, it's me Kate again. So this video is going to be the fifth installment in Book Buying Band Bingo, I think. I'm not completely sure. So last month we ended up with four bingos, and that means I could buy 4 books, and I did. So we'll remove all the some of these won't stick because I'm using the same papers on them since the first video you saw in Book Buying Band Bingo. So they are falling apart. So these are also falling apart. So if you watched my July book haul, you know which books I got for those 4 counters, but if you haven't, so first book that I got was Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. So in this first book in Carry On series, in which are following Simon Stokes' worst chosen one ever to be chosen. Basically, instead of saving the world, he just puts it in more and more trouble. And he's going into this magical school, and when his roommate doesn't show up, Simon starts to be suspicious because his roommate is a star pupil of the school and would never miss even one day, let alone over a month of school. And stuff goes from there. Then I also got Wayward Son and Anyway the Wind Blows, which are books 2 and 3 in Carry On series. In Wayward Son, our main characters are going on a road trip across US, and in Anyway the Wind Blows, they're trying to live their normal lives after the events of the first 2 books. They also got Love Boat Reunion by Abigail Henquin. This is sequel and companion novel to Love Boat Taipei, in which we are following one who wants to go to the college to be a dancer, but her parents want her to be a doctor, and so they send her away to this summer educational program in Taiwan, which ends up being some long party. So now we're going to go to see which forms did I fulfill. So book with orthodox protagonist, I didn't read. Then we have Water on the Cover. I did read a book with water on the cover. Then we have Supernatural Hunter as a character. Yes, I did. Then we have Weapon on the Cover. I did. I actually read a couple. And then stick for God's sake. And then we have Standalone. I did. With a Standalone. Not too shabby. 4 out of first 5 prompts I fulfilled. Then we have Finish a Series. I did. Then we have TBR newbie, so I had to read the book that was new to my TBR. I did. Then we have published before 2004, which is the year I was born, so that's why I put it. And I did. I believe US release of the book was in 1988, which is 6 years before I was born. Then we have moon or stars on the cover or in the title. I did. Then we have first 5-star prediction. I did read a 5-star prediction. So our first bingo. So one counter here so I can buy one book. This wolf. Then we have from last 10 hold. So book from last 10 that I hold I did. Out of my comfort zone, to read out of my book out of my comfort zone. At the time that I'm filming this I haven't, but by the time you're seeing this it will probably be red, so we'll stick it here. Then we have some female character I did. Then we have dragon, so book with dragons I did. So that's our second bingo. Then we have watch an anime. I think since the filming of the last one I watched 3. Then we have a book with a detective. I did. No, I haven't. Then we have a historical fiction. I have. Then we have hold last year, so in 2021 I did. I think it was hold last year if I remember correctly. And then we have a book with twins I did, which doesn't give us our third counter because I haven't read the book with a detective in it. Then we have inspired by history, so any kind of history I did. And we have set in cold weather. I did. Scotland in winter, cold. And we have annotated book I haven't, and book with more than one POV I read, which leads us to our third bingo and third counter. And then we have read a sad read. I did. This was here, and that gets us another bingo, and these two stuck together, and that's our 4 counter. So I can buy 4 books again this time, same as the last time. So right now I'm going to pull out new prompts. I honestly have to shuffle these because we had several repeats already, and this is only what 5th time I'm doing this, so yeah. So let's go with this one. We have comic. Okay. Then shuffle again. Things are, as usual, falling apart in my hands. Then we have graphic novel, okay. should really get I should really do dice stack for this, because shuffling these is impossible. So then we have ebook. Okay. Actually they fell 4, so we'll use just, or even 5. 5, we'll use just them because who knows. We have curses. Yes. Recommended on Instagram. Book that made you angry. Set in Europe, and a guilty pleasure. Okay. So the ones that fell apart, because we all know that happens. We have animal on the cover, audiobook, and superheroes. And more. Then we have rivalry and genius. 2 that popped up before, I think. So 9 more. Wait a sec. And what? Okay, and less. I have three and 8, 13, 5, 9. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 more. Hopefully we'll get some new ones now, because there's a lot of unused prompts here, even though I could just take out the ones that popped up again before, but that's not fun. So now we have dark story. Okay. 7 more. We have 2 that popped out. We have Italy, set in Italy, or featuring Italian character, and self-published story in the book. 5 more. Now we have a travel element, 4 more. Okay, 4 popped out in my hand. Then we have colorful cover featuring animals, enemies to lovers, and voice protagonist. Okay, so I'm going to change up the prompts and then we'll go through them for me to explain what each of them means. Of course, that everything is falling apart on this board. So basically, Buddhist protagonist, any book where a protagonist is Buddhist. Enemies to lovers, book with enemies to lovers trope. Featuring animals, so book in some way, shape or form has to feature animals. Then we have a colorful cover, so any colorful cover will do. Then we have genius, so any book where a character is a genius. Dark story, any book with a dark story. In Italy or Italian character, so it's set in Italy or features an Italian character. Then we have self-published or in the book pretty self-explanatory. Then we have a travel element, so any book with a travel element in it. Then we have rivalry, anywhere two characters are rivals. Superheroes, any book with superheroes, audiobook to listen an audiobook. Animal on the cover, any book with an animal on the cover. Recommended on Instagram, so any book that was recommended on Instagram. Book that made you angry, so any book that made me angry. Set in Europe, any book set anywhere in Europe. Then we have guilty pleasure, any book that's a guilty pleasure. Then we have curses, so any book with curses in it. Ebook to read an ebook, graphic novel to read a graphic novel, and comic to read a comic. And of course, everything is falling. So yeah, this is it for this video. If you liked it, please like, share and subscribe. Down below my social media, my email and some other stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.